Hey, hello! Welcome to this new Triggre Weekend Masterclass. In this masterclass, we are going to extend any event for the third time. And in the previous extension videos, let's put them like that, we've added allergies to the bookings. And after that, in the second video, we added invoicing to the bookings. And in this video, we are going to add credit invoicing to the template. And what we're going to do is we are going to add some logic where we say like, okay, if the event is within 14 days, then if you cancel your booking, you will not get a credit invoice. But if it's outside of that period, so if it's outside of the 14 days, no worries, you will get a credit invoice for the full amount that you paid to attend the event. Because, in those 14 days, we'll find somebody else who will attend the event. First, I'm going to show you how that works in the application. And after that, I will show you how that works in the designer. So in this case, we've got some bookings and some events. Well, in the previous video, I already created a booking for, in this case, the Triggre Weekend Masterclass. And if I want to cancel this booking, the application will say like, hey, are you sure you want to cancel your booking because you are within the 14 days of the event, and we will charge you the full amount. And we even have a message that when there's, if the price is 0, we didn't create an invoice, so we don't need to create a credit invoice either. So then you will just get a message like, hey, are you sure you want to cancel your booking? So we've got 3 types of messages. 1, you're inside the 14-day period and you will get a credit invoice. 2, you are within that 14-day period and you will not get a credit. And the other one is the price was 0, so feel free to cancel at any point. So if I would say like, hey, I'm sure, yes, then the booking has been canceled. And again, we get a notification like, hey, you don't get a refund. And of course, by the way, the credit invoice is stored at the event itself and at the bookings. Let's show how this was created in the designer. I made some changes in the data model. So first, what I did at booking, I changed the name of invoice to invoice debit. I added invoice credit and invoice credit amount. And the reason why I did that is because personally, I really prefer to have these types of things close to each other in the data model. So in this case, if I would have like invoice debit and credit invoice would be at the top, invoice debit would be here. It's a little bit harder to keep track of all things. And the invoice credit amount is something that we are going to store because when you're outside of the period, you just want to store the fact that there's no credit amount, so it will be 0. Furthermore, at the user flows, when we go to My Bookings, we have to create a whole bunch of decisions when canceling your booking. So what we have here is as soon as we click on the cancel button, we check if the price is larger than 0 and the event is at least 14 days within the event date. If that's not the case, so if the price is 0 and we're, not anywhere, then we're just going to cancel the booking. If that is the case, we are going to ask a question, hey, are you sure? So after that, after we've canceled the booking, we are going to define if we need to create a credit invoice, yes or no. So first we check, is the price larger than 0? If that's not the case, then the booking just got canceled. Simple message like, hey, it's got canceled. If the event is within 14 days, we're going to say like, hey, booking got canceled, but you didn't receive a refund. And if it's outside of those 14 days, we create a credit invoice and then we show a page to the person who booked it, like, hey, your booking got canceled, but you got a refund as well. And the credit invoice itself, that's something that we have here. So first we need to define the credit price, which is of course 0 minus the price of the event. And we store that at the booking, and then we can create a PDF with the credit invoice. which is around and about the same as the normal invoice. Something to keep in mind, if you would not save the credit amount into your data model, Triggre automatically creates a number with 6 decimals. So if you want to show 2 decimals, you first need to store that amount in your data model with 2 decimals, or you need to create a text, convert it to a text, and then remove the zeros that you don't want to show. So that's something to keep in mind. Finally, of course, we need to save the credit invoice at the booking itself. And you can even, send this by email to the person who booked it in. And that's it. Thanks for watching this video. Hit the like button if you liked it. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well, because then you will be notified about our next video, which will be next week. See you then. Bye-bye.